Good morning, dear students. My name is Maruti N. Sadavar, Assistant Professor AITM MBA. Welcome to e-learning. Subject Integrated Marketing Communication. Module 6, Part 1. Let us see the contents of the session. First one, Internet Advertising. What is the meaning of Internet Advertising? Second, Internet Advertising Components. So we will see what are the components of Internet Advertising. Third, what are the advantages and disadvantages and limitations of Internet advertising? Let us start the session. So first we will understand what is Internet advertising. What is the meaning of Internet advertising? In the previous sessions you have understood what is advertising. Now let us focus on Internet advertising. So what is this Internet advertising? It is also called online advertising or online marketing. One more name is Internet advertising or digital advertising or web advertising. It is all form of marketing and advertising, and basically here we use the internet to deliver promotional marketing messages to consumers. In simple terms, advertising is done through using online platform, that is website or online methods. Okay, so basically here we use the platform which is online platform to connect across the globe. Therefore it is called internet advertising. So you see the picture, virtual picture, how people are connected through internet. Different cities, different people are connected through this internet. It is a network which connects the people. Now understand what is the internet advertising components. So what are the components of this internet advertising? So these are the major components of advertising. The first one is search engine optimization. It is also called SEO. Nowadays this search engine optimization has become very critical, very vital, and there are many careers are there on the search engine optimization. So these people are called search engine optimizers. Okay, so these executives will work as a search engine optimizers. What they will do is they will find out what kind of a search is happening in the internet world, what people are searching and what are the keywords the people are using, and how to optimize this, how to understand this better, that what people are searching and how these people are searching and which websites they are referring and how they are able to order the products and services through online. So it is all related to that. Okay, so finding out how the search engine works. Like if you know, the Google is the widely used search engine. So in this, trying to find out, suppose if some person writes handset online buying, so when he puts handset online buying or purchasing handset online, then which are the website which comes first, which are the website which comes second, which are the websites in the third number. So the search engine optimization focuses on this, like which is the first result, which is the second result, which are the top 10 results, because the people will search from the first page only, and 90% of the people will search from the first or the second website. So therefore the study of search engine optimization is very critical. The second is pay per click advertising. when you see the link or some information, when the people who are searching some products to buy online, they see some links or some information on particular product, when they click, so they get paid. Okay, so the payment will happen per click, so therefore it is called pay per click advertising, pay per click advertising. So that is also second important component. Okay, the third is web design. Now when the people are searching your products online, it is called search engine optimization. When they click your link, pay per click advertising will happen, means company has to pay to these search engine optimizers per pay per click. Okay, then third is when they click, they go to your website, they may go to your website, that is called, now you have to have good website, that is called web designing. Now you have to, as you design your store, as you have a good visibility in the store, cleanliness in the store, good merchandising in the store, you have to also maintain a good merchandising, visibility, attention, catchy texture, catchy design in the website. It is like your store only, it is only online store, it is not an offline store. Therefore through that also you can get lot of sales, lot of attention, lot of things done. Okay, so therefore it is called the third important component of internet advertising, that is called web design. Now when you're doing web design, now the important things are like how you have different rooms in particular shop, like ground floor, first floor, second floor. In the ground floor, the entry, exit, inside the traffic flow. Okay, like that. In this also there are so many links will be available. Okay, so these are nothing but the links which will take you to different pages. Now those pages contains the content, those are like different rooms, so those are different kind of information. So how do you manage this content on this, and how do you do this marketing on this content? Okay, so that is called content, that is very important, that is a content marketing, means whatever information you have, content you have, how do you do the marketing of that? So that is what is content marketing. You have to know how to make this good. And then third is when they may not visit your website, they are definitely available nowadays. If you see the scope of youth, the scope of many people is social media marketing, means they are available majorly on this social media. Okay, so now which is social media? Your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these are nothing but social media. So many people nowadays are not available on TV, radio, so the time they are available is very less. Okay, and there is a lot of clutter, lot of channels, TV channels are there. Okay, so therefore it is very important that the focus on social media. So therefore the next important component is social media marketing. The last in this is on this, if you see, email marketing. So this is also one of the important component of internet advertising component. Okay, so what is this email marketing? Email marketing means there are companies who are maybe into the technical products, who send the catalogs, brochures to the prospective clients or the clients for reorder or new order. Okay, so that is called email marketing, means they will send the email having the product details, price details, or information related to new product launches. So all this is done through the email marketing, means the company will have a list of all the emails of concerned persons, and to this list the new products or the new services will be sent. A few of the additional components of internet marketing other than previous what we have seen are nothing but display advertising, email marketing we have seen, email marketing software, interactive advertising where you can ask questions and they will reply, or the queries you can ask and there you can have an interaction with the platform, social media optimization, affiliate marketing, wherein there are some people who get associated with the company and they try to push the company products. That is called affiliate marketing. There are many people, they are doing this affiliate marketing. They will become ambassadors of the company and they will try to push the products among their network. Search engine marketing, what we have seen. So these are the components of internet marketing. Now, what are the advantages of internet advertising? As you have seen, there are many advantages of internet advertising. Now, the first advantage is inexpensive. Compared to the traditional method of advertising, this internet advertising is less expensive. Okay, here the expense whatever is occurred through the traditional media compared to this is less. It is inexpensive. Therefore, many companies, even small firms, big firms, are preferring this because it is less expensive. Then second, the people it reaches, okay, to the people who may not be available on TV or other medias or newspapers. Nowadays, if you see, the youth may not be reading the newspapers. Many people are preferring the e-newspapers, or many people they are not watching the TV. Okay, so to these kind of a people, you can target this. Okay, so therefore it is called very useful for these people. Internet advertising, this is second advantage for this, to reach to these people who are not on TV and radio or newspapers. Third advantage of internet advertising is it is easy to track and effective at reaching highly targeted audience. You can now, it becomes very easy for you to track because you have all the data available, how login ID, email ID, their phone numbers, okay, who are watching your advertisements, how many minutes they have watched, and any response they have given to this. Everything you can track, how many times they have logged in and how many times they have seen this particular thing. So compared to other advertising media like TV, you cannot have like clear indication or tracking as this. Okay, so therefore this is very easy to track and very effective in reaching the targeted audience. Here you can filter the audiences like adult categories, children category. So like that you can have a very highly targeted audience on the basis of their preferences when they select male, female, age, sector, profession, which profession they are into. So like that you can target very easily and you can reach to them very effectively. So that is the third best advantage of this. Next advantage of this, advertisers can customize and personalize the messages. Here compared to the traditional or TV or this thing, their TV it is mass. Okay, only one communication will go to all the people. Here it depends on the user, like their details when they provide on the mobile number or on their email ID, on the depending on their loyalty points, you can customize the ad, you can customize the messages, you can give them more offer, less offer. Suppose if he is your previous customer, when he logs in his details will be available, then for him you may give 10% discount, for general public you may give 5% discount, or the message what you give to him is different from the other person. Like that you can advertise or customize and personalize the messages because you are talking to one. Okay, now next advantage is for B2B, it can provide sales lead for actual sales. Now directly it can help in getting the sales, like suppose when they see the ad they can directly place the sales. Okay, they can place the order there. Like in this case newspaper, and this is a little tedious, they have to call, they have to note down from TV the numbers given. Here it is not like that. So here you have the link, if you click the link directly it may go to website, you can place the order, or directly you can see the sales here getting connected. And then the second is it can also provide leads. Suppose if immediately they are not purchasing, if they have some confusion in mind or still they want to understand more about the product, then it will provide the leads to the salespeople or telecallers. Then these people will call them and they will convert these leads into customers. So in this way, it is very advantageous to track and to have the list of the people who are visited there. And the last one is small companies can easily and economically look big and compete with larger companies. Here, when you go to the shop, you can understand. Okay, so this is a small shop. It has only these two rooms, or this much is only merchandise. Okay, and when you go to the big shop, you will feel that okay, this is a big shop. I have to buy from this. You may buy only one product which is available in a small shop and same available on the big shop, but you feel more effective or you feel more impacted from that big store. Now in this internet advertising, this can be similar, like a small company also may have a good website, a big company may also have the same website. Means for the person who is viewing it, it is similar, means it looks same. Okay, so there will not be any difference. If it is a big company, means big website will be there, small company means small website. Okay, so they can make the same feeling, like how the big companies are making the same feeling, they can give through this. So that is the biggest advantage of this internet advertising. So these are the internet advertising advantages. Okay, so we'll summarize this. One is it is relatively inexpensive. Second, reaches people who aren't watching TV or reading newspapers. Third, internet advertising is easy to track and effective at reaching highly targeted audiences. Fourth, advertisers can customize and personalize messages. Next, for B2B, it can provide sales leads or actual sales. Small companies can easily and economically look big and compete with the larger companies. So these are the advantages of internet advertising. Let us see the disadvantages of online advertising. So there are many disadvantages are also here. It depends. Okay, so all may not be true, but few of them may be definitely find valid. Okay, so the first one, we don't know if they actually get what they pay for. Okay, so now when the company thinks that if they give internet advertising and this is what they may get, they may not. Okay, so that is the first disadvantage. Don't know if they can trust the visitor or the traffic profile. Online media owners and publishers claim their sites now. Okay, so they may nowadays, if you can see the Facebook, if you put one page, there may be 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh likes you may get, but all may be artificial. It may not be organic liking. So like that, we never know this, whether it is a genuine traffic or it is a artificial or created a traffic. So this becomes a question mark. Third, you may have the feeling that there is a lot of click fraud. Click fraud means for general public, you may not understand the same person. If he clicks 10 times, it may show as a 10 different people. So like that, we don't know. So there are different ways to project these clicks. Okay. So therefore, there can be confusion or fraud in this. And third, don't know if their ads appear in the sites or site sections where they should appear. Now in the newspaper and all this, we can see that yes, this has come here, we have a copy and the same copy will circulate, but here it is dynamic. So when it is dynamic, we don't know the space what they have committed, are they giving the same space or no. Sometimes it may appear, because we don't know, we cannot track what customer is viewing. We can track what is being shown. We may not know what customer is actually viewing and how it is looking. Okay, so that can also be a disadvantage. Then surfers who are surfing this, who are on the net for a specific purpose, may ignore that. This is the biggest disadvantage. They have come for a particular purpose, like suppose they want to book IRCTC online railway station, this thing. They may not look at your ads, or they may not at all be interested, or because the time is less. Like if you compare to newspapers, the time is much, so they can have relaxed time, they can see the ads, they can read it. But here it is not, they are paying for that time. Okay, so therefore they may skip this ad, they may not go through it. But and next disadvantage, surfer may notice your ads but may not choose to click. They may see but they may not be click the ads because they are doing some work. They may not be able to click it because they are focusing on that particular work. Low net penetration of your target markets, this will push up the cost per contact. Okay, then there is a limited media choice as not all Indian sites maintain the user databases. Now this is also disadvantage, limited media choice will be there. There is an absence of sufficient research on the effectiveness of the web ads. Still we have to understand how many people are doing this web advertising. Only because of this internet advertising the people are buying this, so that has to be also answered. Then web is highly competitive environment and it is easy to get lost. Okay, so as you have seen, there is lot of scope to explore from one page to other page to another. If you see one person's desktop, there may be 10-20 pages opened. Okay, so it is very easy that the person may get lost. Okay, or your advertisement may get lost. The next is poorly managed campaigns can be expensive and ineffective. Then by not evaluating what you are doing, you are likely to waste the money. So you have to evaluate what you are doing. So these are some of the disadvantages. Now we will finally see some of the advantages and limitations of this internet advertising. So as we have seen, to add to the advantages, information from all over the world is made available at the doorsteps. Okay, and users can see the advertisement at their own time as per their requirement. So this is the biggest advantage of internet advertising. They can see the ad at their own pleasure time. Okay, at their own time they can see the ad and as per their requirement. Okay, so this is the biggest advantage of internet. Some of the limitations of this internet advertising are: one, it is not accessible without a computer or a smartphone. Okay, so there is some requirements are there. Okay, without fulfilling this they cannot see the ads. If you compare to the newspapers, the requirements are very less. If you pay 5 rupees, you will get newspaper. You can go through the newspaper. Your ad is visible. Now, for a person who wants to use this internet advertising, for him it becomes mandatory that he should have a smartphone. In a regular phone also it becomes difficult to do a dynamic advertising. So there should be a smartphone. Then he should have data pack. Then he should have switched on the data. And then if he is using in computer, then in computer he should have internet access. Okay, so all those things are the limitations to view the internet advertising. And second disadvantage is, the limitation is, it is not very suitable for general people. There are many people are there who may not use the internet all time, or their limit use of internet may be very less. So therefore it is not suitable for all the general public. For few professionals who are using internet or internet savvy, it is there, but otherwise it is a limitation for general public. And third limitation is it not suitable for illiterates and those having no knowledge about the operation of internet, like villagers. If you want to target a rural crowd, if you want to target this, internet advertising may not be effective because they are illiterate, they cannot read it. Okay, they don't use smartphone, they don't use computer, all those things. Because of all these things, they may not be available for this internet advertising. So this is the limitation of advertising.